Reading comprehension is critical for learning in every subject. We know that comprehension is a major problem across South Africa. This graph shows us that internationally, only 4% of grade 4 learners cannot read for meaning. By comparison, we see that 78% of South African grade 4 learners cannot read for meaning, and that is in their home language. There is a myth that if we ask better or more comprehension questions, reading comprehension will improve. However, the fact is, reading comprehension needs to be taught explicitly. Asking more questions as a way to improve reading comprehension without teaching learners how to comprehend text is like writing sums on the board and expecting learners to solve them without ever teaching the skills of addition. Let's see what this looks like in a grade 1 maths class.
Let's do something new. Pindi, what is the answer?
I don't know, ma'am.
It doesn't matter how many great questions are written on the board. If learners don't know how to answer these questions, they will not be able to figure it out.
Come on, class, answer. Anyone?
So how do we teach learners to comprehend text? Reading comprehension is difficult to teach because it is a process that happens inside our heads. Take a look at how a good reader automatically thinks about what he is reading.
Aibo, I wonder what will happen next. I wonder if Joe is the killer, or if the blood on his hands really is from the butchery.
When a teacher thinks aloud, the teacher voices what good readers might be thinking about as they read. The teacher allows learners to understand a process that is otherwise invisible. Observe as this grade 9 teacher helps her class make meaning of a graph.
Please open your books and look at this graph. I infer that teenagers were asked whether they thought each of these issues was a major, minor, or not an issue for other teenagers. This graph is about American teenagers. I wonder if the results would be different for South African teenagers.
Thinking aloud allows learners to understand what kinds of things should be happening inside their heads as they read.
I see that I must try to make inferences about this graph. Like, it doesn't say who these US teenagers are. I wonder what race they are, and if they are wealthy or poor.
Thinking aloud is a methodology for teaching comprehension strategies. It can be used with any of the comprehension strategies that you know, like making predictions, making connections, visualizing, etc. In order to properly teach comprehension skills, teachers must pre-read texts, decide on relevant comprehension strategies, and plan their think alouds. This helps ensure that you, as the teacher, showcase different methodologies and exemplary reading skills.